You ever try to invent something or think of an idea you wanted to patent?
Kind of, yeah. I guess.
Everybody usually gets some great idea and they want to patent it or make a lot of money. There's a book called The Hottest New Business Ideas of 1978. This was compiled by the Research Department of International Entrepreneurs. You like that word? Entrepreneurs Association. Entrepreneur, I guess, is what, kind of a con man? No, I don't mean it that way, but somebody who is involved in lots of activities.
Development, yes.
And we copied out of the book some of the ideas that they had in '78 that really did well. Somebody made somebody. What is wrong with the? Did I say somebody or someone somewhere about twice?
All three of those.
Well, choose whichever one of those fits. Someone came up with an idea of plastic ice. Have you seen that? It makes hot weather ice skating possible without using expensive refrigeration equipment. Apparently, it doesn't melt, and somebody's making a fortune out of that.
I heard about plastic ice cubes. I thought you were talking about that.
The plastic ice cubes wouldn't give off any...
Yeah, you freeze them, and the inside freezes, and then they don't melt in your drink and dilute the drink. That can wreck a drink.
For you, the sun coming up can wreck a drink. Just the evaporation alone from the... For people who don't like to read and don't have the time, tape cassettes of the latest booksellers.
Good.
Somebody came up with an idea, you just sit back and you listen to Balzac or Tom Swift. It's a funny contrast, isn't it? Balzac and Tom Swift. University has developed something they call skinny powder. Now, you sprinkle it on your food like salt. It's supposed to reduce caloric intake by 50%. It says they've successfully experimented on mice. So apparently that is... Those poor mice have had a bad couple of years, haven't they?
They get everything first.
Smoke this, have some soccer, have a Diet Pepsi. Man,
we hit them with everything.
This is not a good decade to be a mouse.
No. Anybody in a white suit.
I would be hiding out. I would be so far back in my hole, I ain't coming out. Oh. Some guys say, hey, try this bacon.
This.
It may cause cancer. Try hamburger. Here's another one. One woman writes in old English... Thank you, boys. One woman writes in old English script, and she makes $100,000 a year doing menus for high-class restaurants. Have you seen this one? No, I've seen this before. A remote control device that enables you to start your car from your bedroom. It's an electronic device. You get up in the morning, you press something, it starts your car warms up before you leave the house. What's funny about that? I think that's great. They have that on the market. You set it's a little thing that goes on the engine electronically and turns on the ignition from the house. In Chicago, well, you can't go out in Chicago anyway. One man makes his money videotaping homes for real estate brokers so buyers don't have to drive around wasting the salesman's time. Not a bad idea. They have a thing called a bark light. To ward off burglars, the bark light is the device that's triggered by your dog's bark. When the dog yelps, the house lights are automatically turned on.
Yeah, pretty clever.
Well, my lights in my house are on all the time. Not from my dog, though. There's somebody came up with called belly button jewelry. Well, this figures it's in Los Angeles. Where else? Company Los Angeles sells an assortment of buttons with slogans on them that you insert in your navel. In case you're tired of bumper stickers and T-shirts, it's a new way. Here's one called an instant thermometer. It's a Band-Aid for taking one's temperature. You place it on your forehead, and after 15 seconds, an N appears for no fever, and an F if you have a fever. A lot of people, I guess, would like that. Putting it in some opening in your body. Here's a thing somebody came up with called Happy Feet. It's an inner sole you insert in your shoes, 2 pieces of foam filled with water. And it's supposed to ease tired feet. What?
No, that sounds good.
Well, somebody's making money off of these ideas. You ought to come up with something.
Sure. Well, in addition to all the ideas you listed, I mean, the book itself.
Yeah.
Look at the book. There's a great idea. Who thought of that before this year? They didn't have one in 1977.
That's right.
That was a great idea, compiling all those things. You can read that book and know every new idea there is. Every single new idea is in that book that you'd ever want to know.
You are wrong, entrepreneur Brett.
Oh.
We have some...
There's more? There are yet others?
Yes. For people who can't afford the high price of gasoline, an automobile that runs entirely on dollar bills.
Shirley like that.
A mafia hot tub.
What is that?
It's over 5,000 feet deep. Here's an idea. It's only get coin-operated rest homes. Old people can take care of themselves as long as they have the exact change. Otherwise, it's a massage parlor for pets. So pet owners will know where their animals go at night. For winos who wish to exercise, a roller skate that attaches to the face. A magazine for albinos. Somebody came out with it. A lot of specialties, offering useful tips to albinos, like how to find a loved one in a snowstorm. They say you cannot build a better mousetrap?
Wrong.
We have a mousetrap that does not instantly kill the mice, but gives them cancer. For people who want to look young,
Right.
Snap-on acne. Somebody came up with an idea for fish clothing.
Fish.
What?
Go ahead.
That's right. Dull-looking fish can look snappy during the mating season. Never been thought of. For people who hate to exercise but want their friends to think they do, a jogging suit with built-in body odor.